Welcome everyone. This video is about SAP LBN career onboarding process. We have prepared this video for carriers for their smooth onboarding in SAP LBN and how NAV IT Consulting can help them in this process. Before we begin with this training video, let me give you a brief introduction of myself and my company. My name is Gagandeep Singh and I am working as a SAP TM consultant with NAV IT Consulting from last 3.5 years. And NAV IT is an SAP and Microsoft consulting company based out of Germany, and we have headquarters in Bonn. We hold the title of implementing SAP LBN for one of our premium customers. Now coming to this video, which is about SAP LBN. It is a whole module with loads of possibilities in it, but it can be divided regarding its setup and functionalities into two parts, that is shipper and carrier. And our main focus in this video will be carrier onboarding in SAP LBN. First, let's just discuss in brief that what is SAP LBN. LBN stands for Logistics Business Network, and as we all know that majority of the manufacturers, shippers subcontracts the physical transportation process to external carriers. In such scenarios, communication with the carrier is very critical, and carrier should know the details of the transportation requirements of the shipper or manufacturer, and he should be able to communicate their availability to execute the movement. And LBN is a practical solution for SAP customers for such scenarios. It is a software as a service model, cloud network solution from SAP. And in this architecture, the carrier and shippers connect to one cloud network for freight collaboration. Now the question arises that what is carrier onboarding? Carrier onboarding is the first step for collaborative B2B interaction between shipper and carrier via LBN. And how it's done, we will show you in this video. And as I said earlier, LBN setup and functionalities can be split into two parts, shipper and carrier. First, let's discuss the steps on shipper side in brief. Since this video is about carrier onboarding, so we are presenting just a brief explanation of what happens on shipper side before carrier onboarding begins. Carriers can skip this part and jump to carrier onboarding directly, as these steps will be performed by shipper in shipper's LBN system. A prerequisite for this step is an Excel file of business partners or carriers downloaded from shipper's SAP TM system. Shipper will log into its LBN portal and he'll go to invite business partners app, and then he has to upload his Excel file of carriers downloaded from the TM system by clicking the button as we have highlighted in this screenshot, and make sure the format is all right and rectify any error if you have. After uploading the file, shipper will submit it to SAP for carrier acceptance. After submitting, shipper can see the status of the carriers that whether they are in process or accepted or rejected for any reason. Once the SAP starts processing the carriers that shipper has uploaded in his system. Let's move on to carrier side steps now. Please note that carrier need not to worry about shipper side steps as they will be performed by shipper. Carrier only has to carry out steps mentioned from here onwards. So before we begin with carrier side steps, let me tell you how NAV IT Consulting can help carriers in this. So NAV IT is the first few ones who have successfully integrated the LBN with the SAP TM. And usually transportation deponents have to take actions in very less time to respond to multiple shippers and optimize load in multiple trucks and coordinate with many drivers. So don't overburden them and contact NAV IT to help you to make your system a single point of truth with B2B integration. We can help carriers to integrate the system with SAP LBN harmoniously using APIs. This will ease the life of a transportation deponent and provide an option to see all the information in their system instead of jumping into many systems and multiple tabs. And we have proven success records with our clients who are extremely happy with our work quality and our level of expertise. You can contact us at info@nav-it.com in case of queries. Let's move on to carrier onboarding now. Once the shipper has submitted the carrier for carrier acceptance to SAP, carrier will receive an invitation email from lbn@saplbn.sapdigitalinterconnect.com. I have put a screenshot in here. You can refer to it. And this email will have a link and a PO number in it. So carrier has to click on the link that is provided in the email. Link will direct you to the website shown in the screenshot. Click on the try free button. After clicking on try free button, you will be redirected to this screen. Here you will see membership details, for example, your membership start date and end date, your fees, etc. Now click on buyer information and fill in your details. Please note that email address you fill here, all the emails that you will receive after the registration will all be sent to this email only. Click on continue after filling the details. After clicking on continue, you will be seeing this screen. Click on confirm, fill in the PO number provided in the invitation email and click place order. Please note, copy paste of PO number will not work. It is restricted to for security purpose. You need to enter it manually. Now your registration is complete. Now after registering SAP Logistics Business Network in SAP Store, you will receive several emails from SAP. The emails are sent from email IDs you are seeing on the screen. Make sure your email software doesn't block these email addresses, so to avoid them going to your spam or junk mailbox. The table in next screenshot shows the emails you should expect to receive and the action you need to take after receiving them. You can pause here to see the actions you need to take, or visit the link provided in the description, or you can visit the SAP store as well. If carrier does not have any SAP store user account, then he will receive an email with the subject activate your account for SAP store from notification@sapnetworkmail.com. Just like the screenshot I have attached, click on activate account in the email to activate your account, and please refer to the table we provided earlier for more information. This table here. Another email that carrier will receive is access information email from no.reply.provisioning@sap.com. You can see that email in the screenshot provided here. Carrier will receive a link and a username in this email, and carrier shall bookmark this link as it will be used for login to LBN portal later. And carrier would need to activate his user account before he could log into LBN portal. And I have highlighted a text in the screenshot. And you also need to set your password with that email for LBN portal logon. This is how the activation mail for initial user will look like. Click on the activation link and set your password. Now open the link you bookmarked earlier to go to login screen. On login screen, add your user ID, which was provided in the access email, and enter your password, which you have set up with the activation mail, and log on to carrier LBN portal. So this is the screen you will see after logging into the SAP portal. Click on the Manage Business Profile app highlighted in the screenshot. You have the option to do it later as well, but we recommend that you do it as soon as you log onto the system. Fill in your details like address, your business contacts, etc. Click on the privacy settings or scroll down to it. Here you can choose to accept the connection request automatically or manually. We recommend that you select the manual option. If you have selected the option to accept a connection request manually, then click on the invitations app and accept the connection request you have received. After the connection request is accepted, the carrier onboarding will be completed. So this is the whole process for carrier onboarding. Please contact us on info@nav-it.com for queries or feedback. And thank you for your time.